If you're applying to internships this fall, keep watching. So my first ever internship in college was at Tory Burch. I was a global merchandising and special projects intern the summer of 2022. I had no idea what to expect. I thought I could end up folding sweaters and getting coffee all summer, but I was totally wrong. Day one, I get to my own personal cubicle and there's a sheet of paper pinned to the wall with my name on it that says roles and responsibilities. It was sample management, trend reporting, monitoring pop-ups and collabs, prepping for market, all things I had never done before. So one of my jobs was competitive research, which basically meant building these decks, tracking what other luxury brands were doing, their collabs, their campaigns, so we could see where Tory stood in the market. It almost felt like I was getting paid to study fashion and trends and things that I would have just been looking at in my normal day-to-day life. And then there's sample management, which is kind of a fancy way of saying I was in rooms like these all day, wall-to-wall fabric. I was sometimes getting stuck in between racks of accessories, everything tagged and organized, and I would have to scan everything and track it in the computer. And it was super cool because you could see where each item had been previously, and a lot of them had been with celebrities. So I remember seeing Sydney Sweeney's name in there. I think she was their ambassador at the time. Not the most glamorous part of the job, but it definitely taught me a lot about how a collection comes together. It helped me learn the names of all the different products. Then there were these moments that felt so special, like literally walking to the kitchen, you would pass these beautiful mood boards, and at the very end we had a Q&A with Miss Tory Burch herself. And it all came together at the end of the summer with our final intern project. We had to define the Gen Z customer for Tory Burch. We got to literally pitch an app concept, and presenting that to actual executives as a 20-year-old was crazy. I had so much fun dressing up for work every day, playing with samples, getting to know my coworkers, who were mostly girls, which was really fun. And having a really big intern class was a lot of fun because I had no idea what I was getting into. And Tory Burch was just the beginning. I had interned before that at Michael Kors. After that, I went on to Estee Lauder. And then full-time, I worked at Four Seasons, and now I'm at Financial Times. So I bounced around a lot, but each position taught me something totally new about whichever industry I was in. But I thought I would make this video because I think the whole internship process, especially if you're looking for a job in fashion or marketing, can be really difficult. So hopefully this is helpful to get a sense of what working at Tory Burch is like. I think the process got started for me in around November. Definitely get a head start and let me know if you have any questions.